What's going on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian. Welcome to Zero Productions. Episode 6 of The Penguin, you guys, is another banger. This show continues to impress me after every episode. My God, that cliffhanger, you guys, we will talk about. I am so scared for Oz's mom and Victor. I am terrified. Because you kind of built this relationship with them. You kind of built this this passionate, real authentic care for these characters. And the fact that you kind of know what Sofia Falcone is going to do or get a sense of because of everything that Oz has done to her. Let's take a rewind. Oz ratted her out to her father, Carmine, bagged her to be the hangman, threw her in Arkham. When she got out, betrayed her even more. He's done so much to her. And it's kind of unleashed this absolute monster that she's becoming. Partnering with, Salvatore Maroni. It's becoming this massive, big thing. And Oz is literally creating all the mess that is going to happen to him. But as a whole, you guys, this episode really is now establishing Oz to be the Penguin of Gotham City. And to see that come full throttle since episode 1 in the buildup, I'm going to be honest with you. More than likely, his mother will not make it out. Victor, probably not. But that will literally now put Oz at the top of where he needed to be. Because his mother and Victor are kind of the only soft spots he has left in his life. The only soft spots. And the fact that their lives are now going to be at risk because of Sofia Falcone. Oh my God. I was bugging. That cliffhanger had me so nervous. I was so antsy. I was like, no, this can't be real. Please. Because like I said, you kind of built this care for these two characters. It's so wild. This episode was phenomenal. To see Sofia Falcone just really going off the hinges, having people hung up, fingers cut off, her going after, Oz's side piece, trying to get any kind of information of where his location is, because he's like an underground rat right now, literally, making all these big moves, selling his drugs, but nobody knows where he is. So a lot of people are looking for him. Sofia and, Salvatore, they've kind of built this whole camaraderie, this relationship with the Gigantes and, the Maronis, which I love. And I love the whole, one of the things I love so much in either in television or in movies is cooking scenes and people eating. I love it so much because it makes it feel so real. It makes it feel so authentic. So when they're in the kitchen and Salvatore, was cooking up some food, a family recipe that, his wife had taught, I loved it. Loved that whole scene so much. And to see where they're going to, they built this kind of trust in this relationship that they're going to be working together to go after Oz. And it's getting wild. We are 2 episodes away, you guys, from the biggest crime warlord, you name it, in the city of Gotham. And it is going to explode. And I love that Oz is taking, the initiative to have that meeting and, to kind of have, everybody come together and him explain himself of why they should be working together to take out, Salvatore and Sofia. It's so empowering of Oz, right? He's really trying to go after this position of Gotham. And, he has to build the trust of everybody, but they don't trust him because everybody knows Oz. Everybody knows his backstory, his history, what he's done. So why should we trust you? And that whole moment where they're, popping open the beer cans, I was like, oh, yeah. I instantly thought of Stone Cold Steve Austin in the ring popping open a beer can, you guys. It was such a moment for his character because now, he has, all the other crime lords in his back pocket. They're all going to be working together for a greater goal, and that's to take out Salvatore and Sofia Gianate, you guys. But my God, what an episode. I was so impressed with this episode and, the relationship and all the shared moments of Oz and his mother, of her, freezing in that apartment in Crown Point and he's struggling to get the power on. All of those are subliminal messages. You know what I mean? And the fact that she asked him, when the time comes, will you take me out? I don't want to be a vegetable son. And that moment was so powerful and so beautiful. And Collin Farrell is just acting the shit out of that makeup. His performance is just oozing out of that prosthetic, you guys. And that scene was so beautiful because she's asking her son, a son's first love, to take her out when the time is in need. That is so powerful. No son ever wants to hear that. No son ever wants to pull their plug on their mother. And it was so powerful. I was like, my God, what a scene. And then moving on to Victor, you guys. Victor, I'm glad he told Oz what was going down with Squid and he was being honest, but it kills me that Oz wasn't paying attention because he was going through his own mental hurdles with his mother, trying to get the power back on, working the generator, going through whatever he was going through. So the fact that Victor kind of took everything into his own hands and taking out Squid, it was like it had to be done. There was no other way because of the history that these two characters have with each other, right? He used to run for him, work underneath his belt. And now Squid's like, yo, man, if you don't start telling me where the money is, where the drugs are coming for, or getting me connects, I'm gonna come after you. Or matter of fact, maybe I'll tell everybody else where you guys are, hiding out. So it was like he had no other choice but to do what he did. But it affected Victor so much. It broke him down because that's not the person he wants to be. Victor is he's not innocent, but he's still innocent at heart. So whatever he does, he knows he feels guilty about. So it was so damn impactful to see Victor go through that and to see that bond that him and Oz had over him, discussing the truth with him. And he was like, oh, did you take care of that problem or whatever? And he told him, and he was like, Oz felt that for him because pretty sure Oz was a softie before he started anything, before he became the kingpin. He understands that whole relationship. I am just loving. So that cliffhanger, you guys, has me so terrified for what is going to come. I don't know if I'm ready for it. I don't. Oz has now been betrayed by the love of his life, right? But he kind of did that on his own because he never really told her the truth. So when Sofia Gianate, got in contact with her and, threatened to kill her or to give some kind of information about where Oz is, she told her the truth. She wasn't the hangman. It was your boyfriend's boss who killed those girls, not me. And he kept that from you. And you kept working for this man. And it kept going underneath your nose. So the fact that she betrayed him made sense. Oz put himself in that situation. So when she said Crown Point, I was like, oh my God. I was like, what's going to happen next? So that cliffhanger, you guys, is going to be so big next episode. Because like I said, these two characters of Victor and, Oz's mom, I keep forgetting her name. They're so essential to his character. So essential to the side of Oz that fully isn't transformed into the Penguin. But once you rip that out of the equation of the Penguin, it's over. He's going to be the full-blown Penguin that we know in Gotham City. Nothing's going to be holding him back. He has no love. He has no nothing. And when he finds out that, his girl, ratted him out, that's going to make things even worse. My God, you guys, this episode was so good. There's only 2 episodes left. And I love the week-to-week releases, you guys. I think it's such a brilliant idea because it keeps you talking and it keeps you wanting. So it's like an 8-week process instead of just dumping it all on your streaming platform and being done in 3 days. Can you imagine? Like, the fact that I got something to look forward to at the end of every week, and that being the Penguin, you guys, is so damn fun. Like, I love it. I love it so much. But it sucks that this is a limited series, so there is no season 2. But as far as, Matt Reeves and whatever he has cooking in his Batman universe, and they keep pumping out shows that are as high as this, I am completely fine with that. Give me more content that is just like the Penguin and the Batman, because this stuff is top tier quality show, you guys. But post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about episode 6 of The Penguin. What did you think about the cliffhanger? What do you think is going to happen? Are you guys excited? Oh, I cannot wait. Post your comments down below. And of course, thank you guys for taking time into your day for watching C-Roll Productions. Peace.